Hi, this is Town of Islip Supervisor Angie Carpenter. We're here at the Brentwood Recreation Center, which I see on the sign out front is Recreation Center number 1, established in 1964. So it's a long time coming, some of the renovations that are finally being done here. And that's due in no small measure to the efforts of our Assemblyman Phil Ramos, who has secured an enormous amount of state funding for us to help pay for most of these or a lot of these renovations. I'm joined today by Commissioner Tom Owens and Deputy Commissioner Deirdre Wahlberg, who are overseeing what's happening here. We just had a great shootout with some of the kids from the Yes Summer program, and they're all excited about being here and hearing about all of the wonderful things that are happening and coming here no less than air conditioning, which is really great. So, Assemblyman, how does it feel for you to see this happening? This is the beginning stages of what we're going to be doing here, the windows having just been completed. But how does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel great. This is something that was here when I was a kid. The Brentwood Recreation Center was a staple of our community, where it was the only place that young people can come to. And today, so many avail themselves of these recreational facilities. During summertime, it plays such an important role for the community. They even have daycare here for a day camp for a lot of our students. And so it was in need of repair. So I know that the partnership that we made resulted in really positive results. We're able to make some repairs. The children deserve a nice floor so that they can play basketball and other improvements in the bleachers. And this partnership was just a natural marriage that we can work together on both sides to produce for our community. And I want to thank you for that partnership.
Well, you have been a great partner, and it really just goes to show you how much you can get done when you work together instead of pointing fingers, instead of, that's not my job, but let's roll up our sleeves, as you're very fond of saying, and let's get the job done. You talked about the programs that are here. Deirdre, we were chatting earlier about what we might be seeing happening, but there's so much happening now, even without the renovations. Tell us some of the programs that are happening here.
During the summer, Yes runs a summer camp here, which they do all summer. They're in their second week now, and they'll go to the end of August. And during the school year, we run an after-school program for the residents of the community, our LEAP after-school program that's certified by OCFS.
Oh, terrific. So the center is being used even at night. There are groups that come in all through the Department of Parks and Recreation, book activities here, meetings here. It truly is a community center, and once these renovations are complete, it really will be in the category of state-of-the-art. Tom, tell us about some of the things we can expect here.
Sure. So, as you know, we did the parking lot over a few years back, including the parking lot at the senior center. But this, again, is another example of the Assemblyman coming up to the plate. We're able to do we were originally didn't start the project because we were short on the floor. With the revenue stream that he's giving us, we're able to do the floor. We're going to do the brand new bleachers, HVAC, new windows, and really bring the facility back to the community. And we really appreciate working together with you. Thank you.
Well, we've come through a terrible time with COVID, but one of the upsides of it is that we were able to get some funding through the federal government, through ARPA, so that is going to help bridge the gap from the grant money that we got from the Assemblyman, what the town was able to cobble together, but also with the ARPA funding. So we're really going to be able to do things right for the first time in a long time. So again, Phil, I can't thank you enough for your willingness to really work together in a meaningful way.
These recreational facilities in our community mean a lot more than they do in wealthier communities. Over here, parents don't have the options to pay for camps, to bring them to other recreational facilities. And having this in our community means the difference between them taking part in sports, something positive, and perhaps being on the street where there might be bad elements. So this really plays a special role in our community here in Brentwood.
I have to thank you for saying that, because as you were saying that, it was a flashback for me to being in grade school, maybe a little bit older, maybe like 12 or so. But we had a summer recreation program where I grew up in Freeport, and I can remember in the mornings going down to the school. It was in a school building that wasn't being used in the summer, where we did arts and crafts, and we made flower corsages and pot holders and all other kinds of things. And summer camp for me, once in my entire life, was a YMCA camp, 1 week and it was a day camp, and I thought that was like the greatest thing. So that these kids have the YES program here at a very modest fee, and the amenities that are going to be happening here because of your efforts, really, I, again, can't thank you enough. So to everybody out there, just remember, thank you, Assemblyman Phil Ramos. Thank you to the staff. I know this is a labor of love for you to see this finally coming to fruition. So come down to the Brentwood Rec Center and enjoy.